Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Manav Bauer and I'm the Medical Director of Time Clinic. And welcome to our channel today where I'm going to be talking about laser treatments and specifically the XEO by Cutera. So I really hope you enjoy this video. So the first question most patients ask is, how does laser work? Well, there are so many different types of laser on the market, and each one is different because it emits a different wavelength of light. Now, depending on that wavelength, we can target different concerns within the skin. So, for example, a certain wavelength will treat vascular lesions, so some of the red veins or spider veins. A different wavelength can treat pigmentation, and maybe a different wavelength will treat fine lines and wrinkles. And we're lucky to have a device called XEO by Cutera that can treat all of those different concerns, plus many, many more. And that's what I'm really going to be focusing on today. Why this device? Why the XEO by Cutera? Well, there's so much science behind this particular laser. And again, this is the handpiece. And with this particular one, we can treat things like pigmented lesions, so pigment across the face and the skin. We can treat those spider veins, especially around the nose or the legs. We can also help with the signs of aging, so really tighten that skin and help with the clarity. And that's just with this one handpiece, which is an ND-YAG laser. With this device, we can add other handpieces which can help with various other types of skin concern. So the advantages of this particular device cover customizable treatment. So again, we can change the spot size here. We can increase or decrease the intensity and the strength of the actual laser beam itself. But also, it's really comfortable because this part here is a cooling tip. So it cools the skin before the laser is fired and afterwards as well, really reducing the damage to the surrounding skin and making it so much more comfortable for you, our patients. The versatility of this, as I've described, we can treat so many different types of skin concerns, from things like pigmented lesions to cherry angiomas, plus also the safety profile. This particular device that we've got has been rigorously tested, and the safety profile and clinical data behind it is huge. And that's why we brought it into clinic. One amazing thing about this particular device is we can treat all skin types. So there's a mode called laser genesis that you may have heard of, and this is to really give an instant glow to the skin. I've had it, everyone in the clinic has had it, and it's safe for practically every patient there. More advantage to add is there's no downtime. So literally I'll have a laser genesis treatment and I'll just go out to meet my family or go straight back to work to see you guys, our patients, straight after. So what does the treatment actually entail? Well, you'll come in for your consultation. We'll discuss the best options for you. And if we deem the XEO is the best for you, then what we'll do, we'll go through a consent process. We'll take pictures for your medical records, and then we'll do a test patch just to make sure this particular wavelength is safe for you. We'll then bring you back in 24 to 48 hours and we'll do the treatment. Now, what does it feel like? Well, it can feel quite warm if we're doing a laser genesis. So just in the same way as if you're laying in the sun, it may feel like a little elastic band going snap, snap, snap if we're doing IPL. So it just depends on what we're doing for you. What's the duration of treatment? Well, it can be anything from 30 to 60 minutes, depending on which treatment we're doing and how big that area is. So you'll come in, plan to be with us for about an hour or so. How many sessions do you need? Well, again, it depends on the type of concern that you've got, but I would always recommend 3 to 6 sessions in general. Is it a comfortable treatment? Well, absolutely, and a lot of that is to do with the cooling tip. It really makes it much more comfortable for you when you're having this treatment. So what are the common side effects? Well, you may find that you're a little bit red on the day or for a few days after, and that's very, very common. It always settles down. Are there any serious risks to this treatment? Well, serious risks are really rare as it's such a safe device, and especially in the right hands, such as medical professionals like us at our clinic. But there are risks that I always tell patients, and that's things like soreness, burns, redness, pigmentation. But again, extremely rare, I just need to let you know. Because laser is such a powerful device, it's really important that you choose a qualified practitioner and ideally a medically led clinic who can really assess your skin, give you the right parameters, guidelines and treatment plan for yourself. And if there are any complications, they can always deal with it. So what's the pre-treatment before coming to your laser treatment? Well, we always say it's important not to have a tan, so that can be a spray tan or a real tan, or even applied tan for a good 4 weeks prior to your treatment. And definitely don't go on holiday and lay in the sun 2 weeks afterwards. Another important factor is if you've got any active infections or you're really not feeling very well, you call your practitioner because they may reschedule. The other thing is we've got to test patch at least 24 to 48 hours before your treatment to make sure there's no subtle reactions. So what's the aftercare for laser treatment? Well, we always recommend keeping your skin as clean as possible. Avoid going into a hot area or the sun. So we want to minimize that direct sunlight. No tan for 2 weeks as well. How does this laser treatment compare with other modalities, such as microneedling or microneedling with radiofrequency? Well, it all depends on what you're looking for and also what's going on with your skin when your practitioner assesses you. And so they will recommend the right treatment for you. Now, this particular laser, when compared to other lasers in the market, is a fantastic laser due to its safety profile, its clinical research behind the device itself, and the great results that we get in clinic. So who should consider laser treatment? Well, if you want to get rid of some hair permanently, if you're looking for help with redness on the skin, fine lines, wrinkles, red veins, there's so many indications. Even if you've got an event coming up and you want to get that glow and look and feel your best, you're definitely suitable for this. Now, the great thing is, when I say who's an ideal candidate, is everyone is suitable for treatment with this laser, especially the laser genesis, which can cover all skin types. There are some contraindications, however, and darker skin types, unfortunately, will be unable to have some of the treatments that this device can offer, just due to some of the risks. There are also other contraindications such as light sensitivities, pregnancy or lactating patients, and your practitioner will go through all of that with you. So if you enjoyed this video on the XEO laser that we've got, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll generate more and more content. If you've had treatment or if you just want to leave a comment, please do down below. We'd love to hear from you. Anyway, have a good day.